2K Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Opening round coverage of this exciting event is about to begin. Hello and welcome. It's great to have your company here on 2K Sports. I'm Luke Elvey. Alongside me is Rich Beam. And out on the course, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. Let's get out to the action. What a thrilling day of action it's set up to be. Now to the first hole. Before we get into all of today's drama, let's check in with Henny Koyak, as there's some word developing that our featured player has formed a rivalry with Max Homa. Gee, that's brave of them.
It is brave indeed, Luke, because Max Homa may appear all friendly and sweet, but he loves to win. And I just wouldn't want to be going up against him, let alone in a rivalry. It's going to be so tough out there today.
Thanks, Henny. Let's see who roasts who out there today as our featured player takes on Max Homa, who's always clever with a quip of his own.
Some nice calculations there with this wind.
Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. Well, that's a nice way to start, writing a little red number down on the scorecard at the first.
Making birdie in the first always puts you in a good frame of mood. It'll be fun to watch the round progress.
He finds himself in a share of fourth. The second hole at Playa, Saona, Rich. Less than 500 yards, but is a par 5.
Par 5 that meanders from right to left. Just a bunker down the left-hand side you have to think about. Other than that, it's a pretty generous landing area. Second shot. Green sits above you just a little bit. 2 bunkers on the right-hand side. The bailout's going to be to the left, sitting below you. All in all, though, a very generous par 5.
This is a fairly lengthy putt here. And he's down there. You got a read?
Oh, this is going hard left.
That's a nice looking putt. Judged it well. Got a short one coming up. That one went by with a bit of speed, didn't it? It never feels nice. A 3-putt par here. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Well, the par 3 third is an absolute postcard here at Playa, Saona.
It most certainly is. Water on the right-hand side, bunkers short and long left. Not very long, but this picturesque par 3 could be painful if you're not careful.
Currently a couple under for the event. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
This hole is so important at this critical time. Go for it, lay it back. How much do you trust your swing?
Yeah, that'll work. That's fine.
Well, let's take a look at what Max Homa can deliver here. Only 2 shots off the pace. That was wonderfully done. Second shot here on the 4th. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one.
Looking for another birdie here.
And that performance will now take him to 3 under par. Quite often the hardest hole in golf, a long par 4.
Luke, I believe the name of this hole is Diablo Feo, the ugly devil, because this thing is dastardly. It's ghastly. Bunkers down the right-hand side off the tee. Water all the way down the left-hand side, the entire length of the hole. I wish I knew exactly the best way to play this hole. I don't, but I do know that 5 is a pretty good score.
Here's Max Homer now. 3 behind our leader. Looks like a lovely little draw there. That was a beauty, right against the hole. This shot from around the 200-yard marker.
Oh, that is going to be just fine.
And this is why we think this player is going to be world class. To produce that against Max Homer? Wow, wow, wow.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. The 6th hole at Playa Saona really puts a premium on placing your tee shot in the right spot.
Aim at that bunker in the middle of the fairway and either push or pull your tee shot because you don't want to be in it. From there, your second shot into a fairly flat, generous green, hourglass in shape. Not much to it, so good opportunity to make a par here, maybe even better.
Sitting at 4 under for the day. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? 13 feet to the cup. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Don't be fooled. It starts straight, but there's definite movement to the right at the end.
Seems to be some sort of a mission he's on today.
Gotta love that start right there. Absolutely taking it to the field.
And as we get to the 7th at Playa Saona, all the drama happens at the completion of the hole.
It does. You want to challenge that fairway bunker as best you can with a long iron fairway metal hybrid. You want to be as close to this green as you can off the tee because it's an island green with danger everywhere. You don't want to come into this green with much more than a wedge in your hand.
Always frustrated by missing a green.
Gotta believe the wind affected the golf ball there.
Big par saver coming up for this fella. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup.
Surely it's going to.
Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. As we head to the 8th at Playa Saona, Rich, it looks like we're heading back towards the clubhouse.
Great tee shot here at the par 4 8th. Bunkers left, bunkers right. And you got a green in the distance. It's also surrounded by bunkers left and right and a waste area deep of this green. This is a beautiful setting on a beautiful golf course. Great hole.
This looks to be hit pretty well from where I'm standing. Just a 4-footer remaining. Don't want to miss it. Could be costly.
Little birdie look in here.
And he just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hole. The finishing hole to this front 9 at Playa Saona is another picturesque par 4.
Just waste area down to the right-hand side. Water in the distance. Driver not required here. Your approach shot to a generous green. Thinking birdie here all day long.
From about 130 yards here. That'll work. Pin high. This putt coming up is for birdie. The putt drops, and we're moving on. And as we make the turn, Rich, he's playing very nicely out in front.
Always great to be in the lead, Luke. There's no doubt about it. But let's face it, lots of golf yet to be played. Let's see how this player handles it.
This is his second shot. 5 shots off the lead. Taking aim from about 170 yards. A quality shot, that.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
8 feet to the cup. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. The 11th hole at Playa, Saona, perhaps requires less than driver off the tee.
Yeah, you got to take driver out of your hands there. You don't want to hit it too long left in the water or catch a fairway bunker down the right-hand side. The difficulty about this second shot, it's got an infinite edge look to it in the distance. It's hard to gauge how far that golf shot really is playing because it looks so much closer than what it really is.
Oh, what a gorgeous looking shot that is, Rich. Lining up the birdie putt here. Look at him just surging ahead at the top of the leaderboard. That's a momentum maker, isn't it?
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
And choosing the 8-iron here. Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. Oh, 13-footer coming up here. John, have you got a read on this one?
Okay, this one's going up the hill and moving to the left.
Oh, what a putt. And our featured player has now built a comfortable 6-stroke advantage on the field. On the 13th tee at Playa Saona, Rich, this short par 4 at 305 yards is gettable, but you can't hit it an inch to the right.
Oh, this is a doozy of a hole. 305 yards, but are you brave enough to take it on? Ooh, you have to be awfully sure of yourself. Lay it up down to the left-hand side and just hit a pitch-and-run second shot to find this tiny green located at the water's edge.
Oh, almost went in. Always nice to have a birdie putt. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
He's looking at around 14 foot, I'd say.
Hang on, this looks pretty handy. Well, how good was that? Nice birdie. And that'll see him remain in the same spot on the leaderboard. The 14th hole at Playa Saona is just another beauty. You've got the little beach and peninsula look, but this par 3 requires a fantastic golf shot.
Everything about this golf course is beautiful, but it's got teeth everywhere you look. You can get sucked in by the beauty, but if you do, you're going to make a large number on this tiny par 3.
It's tracking. What a putt that was. Still in the lead now after that hole. The 15th at Playa Saona is the final par 5 on the golf course.
Waist area down the left-hand side of this hole is going to see a lot of action as players are going to bail left, not wanting to find the ocean with their tee shot. From there, it's going to take a pretty challenging iron to lay up into a zone, not wide. And then the third shot, once again, in a green setting right on the ocean's edge. This is another stunning hole, yet very challenging.
Setting up to play the shot here from the greenside rough. Could it be? Wow, what a save.
And look out, guys. This rivalry looks like it's going to get pretty interesting today as he's making up some ground on his playing partner.
And tapping it home for the eagle. Great golf. Our current leader now enjoying a 9-stroke lead. The finishing stretch here at Playa Saona starts here with the par 4 16th.
And we've got a couple of fairway bunkers down the right-hand side. So miss those to the left-hand side, and you will hit your second shot into an island, quote-unquote, green, not surrounded by water, but surrounded by sand. This is a challenging par 4, but should be able to avoid any large numbers.
Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. And he's down there. You got a read?
This is just going right the whole way along.
On a good line.
Good speed too. Wow, what a putt. We get on the tee at 17, Rich. This is a hole you really want to make sure you position your ball properly.
Only the long hitters will be able to carry that bunker waist area on the right-hand side. Players bailing it out to the left off the tee do have the opportunity to kind of hit a low little chasing shot into this green if they so desire, but it's a difficult second shot no matter how you look at it.
That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. Lining this one out from a fair ways. It's pretty handy here.
All right, getting better.
Go in. Oh, what a bonus. And this putt to move to 15 under par. Well, this one looks like it's going to break a long way. So close.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
And after that hole, this player is ahead by a whopping 10 strokes. Well, that really puts our leader way out in front of the pack now, and it's only the first round. Going with the 5-wood. Standing over his second shot. Oh, I thought that one was going in. 7 feet to the cup. And with that putt, concludes this players' round. And Rich, as this round comes to an end, this player's absolutely dominating the field.
It's been absolutely flawless so far. I cannot wait to see what this player produces tomorrow.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Bean, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time. .2K Sports and the PGA Tour are thrilled to bring you the exciting season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's time for the final round. Let's head out onto the course. G'day everyone, Luke Elvey here. Delighted to have your company. Well, Rich, we're into the final round here and our players in contention. What's the focus today?
Should be a lot of nerves. They got the lead. They've been sleeping on it overnight. That is never an easy thing to do. Almost an uncomfortable situation at times, but they are playing well, so they have that confidence going into the final round. But this is going to be a tough afternoon ahead.
Good putters will make these right on 5 feet. And he holds another one, and he's building quite a sizable lead here.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
The second is a par 5.
Just a little wandering right to left, dogleg par 5. That bunker down the left is in play. The second shot to a green that's protected by 2 bunkers on the right-hand side and a low area on the left. However, this hole, par 5, is very gettable.
Ah, absolutely flushed. Putting for an eagle. Ooh. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Going with the 6-iron here. Second shot here on the third. Ooh, that almost went down. And he needs this to save par. And currently sitting at an impressive 16 under for the tournament. Let's go to the fourth. It's a par 4.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Oh, that's a big-time play, Rich. Finding the green on a par 4 off the tee. You love to see it.
Not backing down one iota there, Luke. Love the aggressive play.
Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
This putt looks to be about 33 feet.
Oh, that was a great shot. Almost made eagle. Always nice when the birdie putt's a short one.
Trying to make a statement early and often.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that hole. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
I'm assuming that this hole's name is Diablo because it is a devil of a par 4. Very little room out to the right to find the fairway. Anything missing left. All the way down the hole, you're finding the ocean and a green that is perched right next to it as well. I don't know the best way to play this hole, but I know that 5 is a fantastic score.
Oh, that's piped. That's heading down the runway. This one from about 160 yards out. Terrific approach and a chance for a birdie here on the 5th.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
And this one is for bogey. Oh, he's put a pure putt on this. This one's got some momentum to it. Just 3 feet to the cup.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day.
That sets a positive tone for the player, doesn't it?
Leading by a phenomenal 12 strokes after that one. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot.
Well, that bunker right in the center of the fairway, you aim it right at it, Luke, and either you push your tee shot or pull it to avoid it. That's the best way of attacking that. From there, you've got a green in the distance that's got a couple bunkers well shy of it. They're there for aesthetics only, but a green that is hourglass in shape and just gentle movement all around.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
Now he's got his eyes set on the putting surface. An aggressive play here. Setting up for his 3rd shot. Wow, that almost went in the hole. 11 feet to the cup. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
You know, to my eye, it's looking a little left to right. This really looks good.
So close to a birdie, but that'll be a par. He's currently sitting in 1st place. We've now arrived at the par 4 7th.
Just a layup required with either a long iron, hybrid, fairway wood, anything to keep it out of that fairway bunker down the left-hand side. You do want to challenge it, however, because you want as little club or distance into this green as possible. Island green with trouble everywhere.
Wow, that was just striped. Second shot here on the 7th.
And look at this shot.
A wonderful shot here at the 7th and sets up another birdie chance.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
Time to check in with Max Homer. What's he got in store for us here? A birdie putt awaits. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. Here we are, hole 8. It's a par 4.
A strong par 4 here, Luke. Fairway bunkers on the left and right hand side. Second shot to a green protected by bunkers left and right, and a little bit long. You're going to find a waste area. This is really a beautiful par 4, but it can be a little daunting.
Well, it's fair to say that Max Homer is filled with confidence these days, isn't he? And it just seems like he's going to keep adding title after title to his resume.
Yeah, what can you say more about Max? I mean, his game is just continually to evolve year in and year out. And it just seems like with every step that he takes, it's gargantuan for his confidence, because he's just a tour-bred winner.
Oh, that one just missed the hole. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
That's disappointing. That's a disappointing par in the end after such a terrific shot in. Par 4, 9th hole here.
Yeah, we've got waste area down the right-hand side, water in the distance. Driver probably not required off this shortish par 4. Second shot carries a water feature to a green just sitting there in the distance. Very receptive. You're thinking birdie all day long.
Gee, I wish I could play like this myself.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
And Henny, what's he looking at for this putt?
He's got 10 feet here. I think he likes it.
There's no doubt about it, Rich. This is an outstanding position to be in.
Could be some trying times indeed. Tough holes lay ahead, but yes, you're in the position that you want to be, ahead of the pack.
Yeah, that one will play. And Rich, that back-to-back win could be within reach here. This player can just gain a few more strokes on the inward half.
Winning last week, this player's full of confidence, and rightly so.
All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par.
This is on a stupendous line.
And down it goes.
Nothing like it. Good stuff.
Sitting at an incredible 21 under for the event. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum.
Danger ahead. This could get into trouble.
Phew, that shot will stay out of the first cut.
Time for the second shot at the 11th. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. And he's down there. You got a read?
This putt back up the hill, moving to the right.
Good speed. Has it got enough pace? That was a nice putt. Had a good-looking line, plenty of speed, but just didn't drop. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Here we are at the par 3 12th hole.
It's just another unbelievably beautiful hole on a golf course full of them. Just a couple of bunkers on the right-hand side you have to be mindful, but don't get sucked in the beauty of the ocean on the left-hand side, which is very difficult to do. Enjoy this hole. It is a beauty.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down. And he's done it. He's holed it, and that means he extends his lead. Currently now 22 under the card. Now on the tee after a birdie. Fired up and ready for more.
You would love to just sit up here and stripe it right at this green, but you should know better not to. Bail out to the left-hand side. Leave yourself with a pretty simple pitch and run to a tiny green just surrounded by the most beautiful setting you could ever imagine.
He's setting up for his second shot. Didn't that look good for a long time?
John, give us a small update.
Hey guys, I'm down here checking out Max Homa as he gets it set for his next shot here on the 16th.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Okay, time to return to the action. Oh, these are good for the momentum, these ones, right on 8 feet.
Looking for another birdie here.
Just a tiny putt is all that remains. He's currently in first place. Teeing off now on the 14th hole.
Everything about this golf course is beautiful, but it's got teeth everywhere you look. You can get sucked in by the beauty, but if you do, you're going to make a large number on this tiny par 3.
And that will drop in for birdie. And just checking back in with the standings, and he continues to lead this tournament. Here we are at the par 5 15th.
That waist area down the left-hand side is going to see a lot of action as players do not want to make the mistake of hitting it in the ocean to the right. A layup from there into a very small section of fairway leaves a third shot to another green and an outcrop of rocks on the ocean. Another stunner.
Yeah, good aggressive play and almost rewarded by finding the green.
What a sensational play on this par 5 there, Luke.
This one just outside 7 feet to the hole.
This for a birdie.
Oh, that's stellar play. Back-to-back birdies, and what a time to make them.
What a great feeling that must be. Seemingly an insurmountable lead for this player with just 4 to play.
Well, that's right out of the top drawer. A great shot from our leader. Wow. There's a lot of power in that one. Bombed. Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens in regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
Okay, he's holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. On the tee now, the par 4 17th hole.
Only the long hitters want to take on that waist bunker down the right-hand side. All the others out to the left-hand side. And there's an opening here that players might want to think about chasing their golf ball into, because this second shot, ooh, it is dangerous.
Nothing like a bit of momentum here, Rich. This one's going for another birdie.
Oh, what a way to finish the day. Hoping he can close out.
Oh, this one's right down the pipe. That's inside the house of opportunity.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
And our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
This putt is Going to start out straight and move a little to the right after that.
And that should secure the par on this one. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. And a chance to ice the tournament here. Holding the lead, playing the last. Unable to find the green on this one.
Airmailed the green with that approach.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. And he can win you a moment like that, Rich, just fills you with joy. What a performance.
Having to build another basement, Luke. He's racking up the hardware.
And Rich, you know all about this. It's hard just to win once on the PGA Tour, but going back to back.
Such a hard thing to do, carrying momentum from 1 week into the next, but getting it done at the day's end. Truly, truly magnificent.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. get set for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. Our first round coverage of the Northern Shore Open is about to begin. Hello everyone, I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy out on the course. There's great anticipation in the air, and we're delighted to have you with us as we begin this next event on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get into the action. Let's get down to the first hole. Okay, ball's in the air. Let's see how this round plays out.
And breathe. It avoided the rough.
Time for the second shot into the first. Well, that's a lovely approach and sets up a birdie opportunity here at the first.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Currently 1 under for the tournament. And now onto the par 3 second.
Well, as stunning as the views are, so is the difficulty of this par 3. A long par 3, not much green to work with there, but I'm telling you what, the beauty alone of this hole is worth its weight in gold.
I tell you what, there's been some great golf being played all over the course. Let's have a look at this. Here's a great shot from our player currently in second. Well, that's a bonus. Mark that down on the card. Setting up here with a very long putt. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Right to lefter, up the hill. Can be positive with this one.
And an outside chance here.
He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played. The third hole at Marigot Cove is an absolute beauty. The par 5 that doglegs left to right.
Sometimes people say, tee it high and let it fly. Not here, no way, no sir. Tee this thing down low and chase it out there. Use the contour of the fairway to get the distance required to hopefully knock this thing on in 2. Second shot, aim out to the left. Again, keep this thing low on the ground and moving. Get it up there just shy of the green, a little pick shot from there, and you find yourself a nice little birdie.
Oh, this one needs to hold on to the fairway.
Okay, this one's going to probably just catch the first cut, I think. A 7-footer right here.
This is for birdie.
Just a short putt remaining here. Currently 1 under for the event. Time to see what this par 4 has in store.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Time for the second shot here at the 4th. Attaboy, good shot. And now this to move into a tie for 3rd place. Trailing by a couple of strokes now. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling. Well, that's unfortunate. Didn't deserve that. This is his second shot. Just a couple back from our leader.
Nice out the rough here.
Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. Okay, Henny. What's he looking at with this putt?
This one's 13 feet from the cup.
Nice stroke. There it is.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
And as we check the standings, our leader has a 1-stroke advantage. The 6th is a par 4.
What a drive, look at that.
Oh, that's a great approach shot. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And that will take him now to 4 under the card.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
7th hole at Marigot Cove. Little par 3, Rich.
Plateau on the left-hand side of this green that runs into a low area over on the right-hand side. When the pin's on the left, do not miss it long nor left. You're begging to make bogey, more than likely worse. Anything on the right-hand side, though, start licking your chops, my friend. You're thinking 2 all day long.
Good look at a birdie here. All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
This one's going left to right.
Yeah, that's a good line, that one.
Looking good.
It was pretty straightforward. There's been action aplenty all over the course. Let's head to the 9th for this incredible shot. Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Welcome to the par 5, 8th hole.
This is another par 5 where height is not necessarily required to get it home in 2. Try and ease it down the right-hand side as best you can, and from there, you got a very unique shaped green that may not require or necessitate you going for it in 2. A Redan-style green going from right to left around a bunker placed on the left-hand side of the green. This hole is outstanding.
This shot here near the 200-yard marker. That one's found the thick stuff. Oh, no. Ooh, that almost went down. Trying to get to 5 under with this putt. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Time now to begin the 9th hole, Rich. Well, that was a big bounce forward. Must have hit the downslope. Well, that'll work there. Looks to be going with the 6 iron. Yeah, nicely played. Good mid-range putt, this one. An 18-footer. John, what's the line on this putt?
Well, it looks like this one's going left to right.
This one's heading on a pretty nice line, I feel.
You rotten thing.
And Rich, he's doing a lovely job out there, taking care of business.
Yeah, no time to start thinking about that lead, Luke. They got to keep their head down and keep going forward. Cannot think about that lead or people will pass them.
And that one finds the putting surface. It's a good shot. Some work to do, however.
John, talk to us. What do you got for us?
Hey guys, we're checking in with Will Zalatoris as he gets set for his next shot here on the 12th.
A good chance to move to 6 under par here. Oh, what a putt. And that takes him to 6 under. As we head to the next, our leader is ahead by 2. On the 11th tee now, a par 5. That's nicely done. Taking aim from around 240 yards out here. Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Setting up this putt 18 feet from the cup.
So close to the eagle. Geez, making this look easy. Keeps surging ahead.
Back-to-back birdies moving the right direction there, Luke.
We have a par 3 on this one. That was a top effort, that one. So close to going down. Trying to get to 8 under par with this putt. And he's down there. You got a read?
I'm thinking a little left to right here.
Oh, just missed the birdie. That's a shame. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on. Currently 3 strokes up after that hole. The 13th hole is a par 4. This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. Playing this one about 130 yards out. This is a ball striking clinic. Yet another green in reg here.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
Putting for birdie here.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
4 feet to the cup. In the end, that will be a disappointing par after such a great approach shot. And as we check the standings, our featured player is ahead by 3. Let's begin the 14th. Well, this should find the short grass. Henny, what's the player facing here?
Setting this one up from around 215 yards.
Opting for the 5-wood.
Yeah, his golf ball is sailing right of this one.
An eagle putt awaits. John, have you got a good read on this one?
Tricky one here. This one's going down the hill as well as moving to the left.
Ooh. Putting for birdie. Well, what a performance. 8 birdies on the card. Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. Ooh, bold play here. Going with the chief off the tee.
Oh, that was pummeled into submission.
His second shot here. Catching the downslope here, trying to run it all the way onto the surface. Yeah, this is the stuff we love, getting after this par 5 in 2.
Using the big muscles to get it home in 2 there.
This is the major champion, Matt Fitzpatrick now. Wow. And how about the concentration to pull that shot off? And back to the play, shall we? Oh, this is exciting, a putt for an eagle. Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
He's got about 27 feet to the cup from here.
This looks pretty tiny, this.
No harm done. Nestled it up close.
And another one goes. And with it, an increase of his lead. Back-to-back birdies never hurt, Rich.
Gotta like it. He's feeling it.
The 16th hole at Marigot Cove, Rich, might be the hardest par 3 on earth.
Luke, this could be the hardest par 3 I've ever seen. This could be one of the only par 3s that I know of that you actually should look at laying it up short of this green, because if you try and find the green and you miss it just a skosh out to the right, you could be down there for quite some time. A 60-yard runoff out to the right-hand side from there. What an interesting design this is.
Holding steady in first place after that one. The 17th hole at Marigot Cove is a par 4, but the challenge really is in where to leave the tee ball.
Ideally, you want to challenge that bunker. You want to challenge the end of the fairway because you want as short of a second shot as possible into this minuscule green. Anything left shy of that bunker is going to leave a mid to long iron. No thank you.
Oh my, that was launched. John, you're down there. What's happening?
Hey guys, we are checking in with Brooke Henderson as she gets set for her next shot here on the 6th.
This one looks to be heading towards the green. And that shot goes in. That'll be a birdie. And that'll promote a good move up the standings. And he's down there.
Setting up here from about 140 yards.
And that one's on the dance floor, but a long way from the DJ. This putt to get to 10 under par. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Yeah, I've got it going right to left here, I think.
Oh, he's on fire today, building upon his lead, hole after hole. Now 6 shots in front after that hole. The finishing hole at Marigot Cove, Rich, a very strong par 4. And what a round this has been.
Semi-blind tee shot, especially anything going out to the right-hand side. More fairway out there than you can see, but you better fly it a good distance. From there, downhill to a very inviting-looking green. However, with lots of runoff area, it can be quite deceitful.
And that one has found its way onto the green. That's a good shot, but some work ahead still. Momentum putts come in many shapes and sizes. This one's a 13-footer. Oh, that would have been nice to make. And this opportunity here to close out the day with a par. And he'll finish his day with a tap-in putt. And folks, at the end of this first round, he's going to find himself in first place. That's pretty nice, eh, Rich?
Who doesn't like to be the leader? It's always good. No matter the first round, you'd rather have it the last round, though. But I got to say, good start.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow. .2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Welcome back to our coverage of the Northern Shore Open. The final round starts now. I'm Luke Helvey alongside Rich Beam. As always, it's delightful to have you join us. And as we begin the day's play, our featured player is going along very nicely at -10. We head down to the first tee now. He's put together a very impressive display. Got a handful of shots lead over the field. Will he close this one out? And let's see what he can do here today. Standing over his second shot.
The wind was howling, but that didn't matter.
This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. Oh, what about this start?
Fantastic start right out of the gate.
And now standing on the second, it's a par 3.
I have to say, what a spectacular hole this is, but as beautiful it is, it's equally as difficult. Anytime the pin's over on the right-hand side, you want no part of it. Just bail out to the left-hand side and just enjoy the view from there.
Opting for the 6 iron. Okay, that'll work. Henny, what's he facing with this putt?
Setting up this putt 22 feet from the cup.
Henny's down there. You got a read?
The perfect leave. Uphill, right to left.
Oh, that's well judged. He had the right speed there. Easy 2-putt. And down it goes. He sits in first position. Stepping onto the tee now of the par 5 third hole.
This hole screams, keep me on the ground for as long as possible. Because once you get this thing on the ground, it is going to run forever, Luke. Driver off the tee box, try and chase it down that hill as best you can. Second shot, again, keep something low, keep something on the ground. Let the contour of the fairway help take your golf ball towards the green. Get this thing as close as you can in 2, and just a little pitch shot to not much acreage up there. What a wonderful hole.
And just about 8 feet left to the hole.
A chance to get 2 back on the course here. This one for Eagle.
And that'll see him remain in the same spot on the leaderboard. Expecting him to get after this one, Rich. It's a short par 4.
How is he going to play this? Lay back or go for it and extend his lead?
That's some good golf right there. Second shot here on the 4th. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. Good chance this one. Right on 6 feet. That's making a big statement here today.
And not giving the field a chance to breathe whatsoever.
Our leader is currently enjoying an 8-shot advantage. Let's go to hole number 5. And it's a par 4. From around 170 yards here. Going with the 7. And he's safely on the green with that shot. 13 feet to the hole.
This for a birdie run.
John, have you got a read on this one?
I think this one is going to be breaking hard to the left.
Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade.
Unreal display this week with that wand.
Setting up now on a par 4. That's a big drive. Second shot here on the 6th. That was a bit of a miscue.
Needed to take a little less club on that approach.
That one almost went in the hole. If he makes this, he'll save his par. Don't mind the look of this. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. As we move to the 7th, it's a par 3.
A little bit of a plateau green on the left-hand side, and then there's also a sharp runoff from the center of the green all the way down to the right-hand side. When it's on that plateau on the left-hand side, if you miss it left or you miss it long, you've got bogey or double bogey written all over it. When it's on the right-hand side, though, what a great opportunity to hit it in there close, make yourself a deuce.
Yeah, it's about 14 feet to the hole. No, never mind. Go and make a par on the next. Job done. Let's head to the next. Now, 8 shots in front. We've reached the 8th hole.
There's another par 5 where height is not necessarily required to get it home in 2. Try and ease it down the right-hand side as best you can, and from there, you got a very unique shaped green that may not require or necessitate you going for it in 2. A Redan style green going from right to left around a bunker placed on the left-hand side of the green. This hole is outstanding.
Putting for eagle here. But our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
This one's like going left to right, it looks like.
Feet left to the hole. So close. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. That's got to hurt. 3 putting for par. Our current leader now enjoying a 9-stroke lead. Hole number 9 is a par 4.
Boy, this has caught the downslope. This could get a few extra yards.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
He's got around 205 yards to the pin from here.
Going with the hybrid. This one's going right at the pin here. Scorecard filled with 3s never hurts. Good putt to make this. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 28 feet from the cup.
That's disappointing. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on to the next. As we make the turn, Rich, our featured player is out in front.
So impressive all week long. I gotta say, this player is on top of the golfing world at the moment.
As we start the back 9, it's a par 3. Going with the 9-iron, I think. That could play.
Yeah, that was great wind management there.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. He'll like the look at where he's standing on this leaderboard. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot. Well played, mate. This is his 2nd shot. A look here to get to 18 under the card with this putt. Henny, take us through the break on this putt.
This putt's going to come in from the left side.
Ooh. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole.
A really good look at birdie.
Mark it down. That's birdie number 5.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
We've arrived at the 12th, a par 3.
Nice birdie back there. On to the next.
This one needs to kick left. Well, that sets up a birdie putt, even if it is from long range. Well, that one's come off the blade with intent. Gee, it's got some good speed about it. Yes! Always the toughest hole in the game. A long par 4.
Ooh, this needs to hold on to the fairway.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
He's got roughly 105 yards here.
He's found the surface. Good chance here. What an opportunity to make a birdie. Oh, Rich, is there anything more disappointing setting up what you'd think is a makeable birdie putt, but unfortunately not able to convert? Welcome to the tee at this par 5 hole. Oh, that ball's grown some legs. That thing's running.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
Ooh, staying aggressive. Going for the green. Lovely effort, that. So exciting to have an eagle putt here. That's impressive. He just keeps extending his advantage over the field. Hole number 15 is a par 5.
Feeling awfully good coming off an eagle at the last.
Wow, that was just striped. Oh, that one almost went in the cup. This putt of about 7 feet to the hole. Well played. What an eagle.
Woo, that is some pretty good breathing room out in front by a bunch.
Let's see what happens here at the 16th.
Give me a layup number, please. I am not trying to find this green in regulation. I'm trying to lay it up and have a short little pitch shot for my second. Because if I take on this green and I miss it a little right, well, then I'm going to have a 60-yard pitch shot straight up the hill for my next shot. No, thank you. Give me a 4, and I'm happy to go on from there.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 27 feet from the cup.
This is a par putt. And he's holding steady in first place after that one. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round.
Oh, that downslope has just added a ton to this drive.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
He's got about 140, I'd say.
That's a super shot. That's another green in regulation.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
Henny's down there. You got a read?
I've had a look from both sides. This is a right to lefter.
And just a little bit of work was all that was needed to finish up there. Now sitting at 22 under par. And as we stand on the last tee, it's a par 4.
Semi-blind tee shot, especially anything going out to the right-hand side. More fairway out there than you can see, but you better fly it a good distance. From there, downhill to a very inviting-looking green. However, with lots of runoff area, it can be quite deceitful.
Well, you can see why he's leading. That was a shot of high caliber.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
This putt to win the event. Well, in it goes, and this just continues this player's dominance.
Caps off a wonderful week. Great ball striking. Great putt at the last. Well-deserved. Great job. Great win.
And Rich, that seemed like a leisurely waltz to victory, didn't it?
Didn't break a sweat on the way to victory lane. I gotta say, I love it. It was so easy and smooth. It was a work of art.
Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich Beam, the entire hard-working folks and team here, I'm Luke Elvey. We look forward to your company next time.